only the least that they can do tonight.
It was one of the many things. Tony is very upfront with the media. He always has been, of course. He spent a lot of his match day -1 dispelling rumors that he's in for the Swedish men's national team job or return to home. But he said, no, I'm focused on the Olympics. And when he could finally get us pesky media members to focus back on the game, he did say the way our players want to honor Christine is by competing, because she would expect absolutely nothing less. You know better than most, international football is a very, very small world. It's one thing to have a Christine Sinclair poster, but so many of these players have gone up against her in her career, and whether it's 5 minutes tonight, whether it's no minutes tonight, which I don't expect and likely to start on Tuesday, they are going to give Christine the send-off she certainly deserves. Daly Gomez blows her whistle, and we are underway from Starlight Stadium with
Fleming, but Awujo getting a chance in the place of Grosso and Quinn. So great for Bev to continue this, and Nichelle, who's done so.
Prince with a great read, and she steals it inside the area. Prince driving, firing, and opening the scoring. The press pays off as Nichelle Prince has her 15th goal for the Maple Leaf, and that's the start that Bev Priestman would have been looking for. 1-0 to Canada.
Exactly what Tony Gustafson had mentioned. They expected a press from Canada. They still decided to play out with a bit of hesitation, actually, from Bokenholm there. And now you're going to start to see an unbelievable no line to beat, space in behind, and she slots this in with the utmost confidence, getting Canada probably off to the best start that they could have in this match.
And make no mistake, this is a big window. 2024 will be a big year for Prince. Everyone's been asking the question, who's going to go out and take that number 9 shirt? Nichelle Prince seems like the pole sitter, and proving that you put her there, good things can happen as she scores inside of 10 minutes. It's a dream start for Canada.
Set up in that 4-4-2.
Well, it is officially 105 meters long by 65 meters wide here on the island.
It's a dream, to be honest. Can't come out with nothing to lose. They really need to take care of business and not take that too lightly. It's a classic one.
Nice little dummy from Chloe Lacasse as it goes through her legs, and she's into the 18-yard box. On her left foot, takes the deflection off the back, tracking Charlize Rule, and out for a Canadian corner. Rye scored her first goal against Birmingham in the League Cup. Tegan Micah of Liverpool just has to frantically play that away. And Prince, that's another shout for a penalty. But Prince says, I'll take it myself. A tantalizing half volley that narrowly grazes the outside of the post. And I think when we watch this whole sequence back, Carm, we're going to see the Australian captain's hand maybe, just maybe, get in the way.
Yes, exactly that. Then she also still got a full opportunity on goal. But, you know, what's funny about this is their major opportunities are coming from attacking transition. We've focused so much on the open play goals, on set-piece goals. Make a series. We didn't know too much about her other than she was in the NWSL.
And this from Leon, it takes a great reflexive save from Micah to clear that tight. This flank, she went short and low to Lawrence. This time she hangs it up high. Buchanan goes hunting and heads it over the... Can't quite say heading it away from danger, but it was slightly better. Unfortunately, Canada's unlocked Australia again. It's a powerful strike from Leon. Diving again goes Micah.
Look, I'd be remiss not to point out the body language of some of the teams. I think at times when they're getting into crossing positions, you're seeing shots. It's the second time it's happened where there's opportunities to cross the ball, assist mindset, and you have players maybe trying to catch, you know, the keeper off guard.
Leon's not going for the Olympico as it's an outswinger. Towards the top of the 6, Gilles does get ahead to Buchanan, picks it out. With her back to goal, she somehow does a 180, strikes in one motion, and she thought that was probably the goal of her Canadian career.
All you can do is laugh at that one, but again, second phase, at least give yourself a chance in the bobble to make sure. Deflection, clear.
Collins, another important intervention. Prince for Leon, trying to beat Micah the same way that Prince had done, though from about 7 yards further out, and the Aussie keeper can watch that go harmlessly wide.
I think Leon can score that goal. You also see the big willing runner from Lacasse there. Probably disappointed she didn't get that final pass. I don't even know if Leon saw her.
5-1, they really only have Simson up top, going to do everything on her own. Prince, however, has lots of reinforcements to work with. Canada going in a wave. Prince lifts it high. Lacasse in for Leon, turning, firing, but blocked. Toilet wide open for Lawrence, and she springs through it in, and first time from Prince. It fooled her, but she is also able to get enough on it that it fools Tegan Micah.
Absolutely unpredictable play. I don't even know if she knew she could pull that off on her left foot first time. Slide it into the first post. Tegan Micah did not have a moment to even think about that opportunity from the assist zone as well. Not even central on goal. What a finish by Nichelle Prince.
How about that for a first half brace from Nichelle Prince? Literally right place, right time. She had to adjust too, Carm. I think that's, well, it's a bit of a hope, but she still had to get her angles right.
She did. She held up her run just a little bit, redirected on a good, powerful cutback. I think there was a lot to like about that. And again, on her less dominant foot, that was an exceptional finish by Nichelle Prince.
Another British Columbian who will be added to the fray as she wins cap number 72, and the second half commences here. Flat 5 as they try to contain the Canadians, and they'll try and contain this set play. It's a feint from Fleming. It's Leon into the box, and Gilles for the third time on the evening, narrowly missing as she just about tapped in her fourth goal for country.
Super frustrating for Gilles Buchanan. The center backs getting up all that way, getting what looks like should be clear contact. I'm not sure if it's a bump on the, that was not a bump on the body. I think it was just a redirection error, if you want to call it that. She would be definitely very disappointed.
Cast shoulder to shoulder and deemed to be fair from our referee Daly Gomez of Costa Rica, but Canada don't complain. They take the ball right back, and Chloe Lacasse does make it 3, and it takes just 3 minutes into the second half as the red wave continues to crash against the Australian shore, and it is 3-0 to the home side.
Canada is laser clear tonight on what's working for them against this Australian team who's looking to play a possession style that clearly is going to take a little bit of time here to develop. As you start to see the double counter press, Lacasse almost sneaks in, the lack of awareness there from Rule, it looked like, and then just slotting it home clinically like we saw Nichelle Prince do in the first half. This is coming from defending grit and from attacking transition precision.
Well, 2 young Matildas, both on their first cap, Charlize Rule and Sarah.
Regular season champions in the NWSL. They had a fantastic season under Casey Stoney.
Leon to the loose ball, trying to play this across the face of goal, or at least that's what you would have expected her to have done. And maybe, just maybe, she's seeing how one side
is based on those wingers. It's based on forward.
Here's a minute for Jade Rose, who sheds her final defender. The cross in, sits to Awuja. Simi Awuja with her first for the Maple Leaf checks that box off the Canadian CV, and the steady midfielder is rewarded with one she'll never forget. Her first for country, a 4th on the night, and Canada are cruising.
First goal at home, there's nothing better from Jade Rose to be able to, as a center back, get this cross. Second phase, they know that this surface is slick. They know that they can catch Tegan Micah on the ground in that low, driven far post ball. It's a left-footed strike as well. I mean, excellent from Simi Awujo. We said that it's a players' night, isn't it? They're going to need to take these opportunities, create their mark for this Olympics, start to make more sense. Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it. She's got about 13 games.
Excellent from Awujo. Here comes Heidema up the middle, off for St. George, looking towards the cross, trying to lead Leon in the box. It's a great decision. And look at that, of a generational passing of the torch. More on that in a moment, because we have Heidema right now as she drives hard to the byline, sits once, Collins ahead, Leon the tap-in. Glance over the shoulder to make sure that's onside, excuse me. The referee has pointed to midway. It is a big 5 for Canada as Leon does get her goal, and maybe just in the nick of time as well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is now, I want to pay tribute to the fact that, yes, Heidema gets this, Tegan Micah tips it to the back post, but Canada's first to everything tonight. Collins getting that back across the face of the goal. Leon being as free as she was, it was just put on a platter for her. You know, what I really attribute that to,
she thankfully stuck through a massive rainstorm for a word for one soccer, but take it back. Don't want to miss that. Sinclair snuck away off screen, and you know that everyone on the pitch is looking for number 12. They want one more goal for her. She scored in her last match.
This both defensively and offensively with regards to her aerial presence. It just finds her.
It's Sophie Schmidt. It would have been Hollywood. It goes all the way back to Heidema,
Especially with 7 minutes to go.
Lofted over the top. It's a race. She'll gets there first, and on the volley sends it wide.
In number 6 role.
Sinclair on the steal, feeding St. George, who is on the ball and in the box, sliding, went perfect. That's a dangerous looking ball as it's curled in perfectly. Kennedy couldn't direct it enough. It bounces around a ricochet off the foot of scores. A first half brace from Nichelle Prince. Then in the second half, it was Chloe Lacasse, Simia Ujo, and Adriana Leon, who would go on to make this a 5 spot for the Canadians in an absolutely dominant evening. Christine Sinclair waves goodbye to Vancouver Island and gets to connect with some hard-fought opponents as Canada has a historic victory, their largest margin over the Australians in what is now 20 matches. Full time at Starlight Stadium, it is Canada 5.